Samsung is preparing a major upgrade for One UI 8.5, and the most important change is to a feature called Now Brief. In earlier versions, Now Brief worked like a quick summary tool. It showed small updates, tasks, and content suggestions, but the results often felt random. Many users did not feel a personal connection to the recommendations. With One UI 8.5, Samsung wants to turn Now Brief into something more like a personal assistant. The goal is to make it understand daily habits, routines, and personal interests in a better way. One of the biggest improvements comes from upgrading the YouTube and Spotify integrations. New code discovered by Android Authority shows that Samsung wants to give smarter recommendations that match what users actually like. Right now, the YouTube suggestions inside Now Brief often show random videos that do not relate to a user's interests. You might see content from channels or topics you never watch, which makes the feature feel unhelpful. Samsung wants to fix this with One UI 8.5 by connecting recommendations directly to personal tastes. To do this, Now Brief will use YouTube watch history and liked videos to understand what people enjoy. Before this happens, the phone will ask for permission to access YouTube likes. This makes the process clear and safe. When permission is given, the system will begin suggesting videos that fit what the user already enjoys. For someone who watches tech reviews, the feature might show more videos about new gadgets. Fitness lovers might see workout videos. People who follow certain creators might see more content from them. Instead of random suggestions, Now Brief will try to show things that feel familiar and relevant. Spotify is getting a similar upgrade. The current version sometimes shows generic playlists that don't match mood or time of day. In One UI 8.5, the suggestions will become more dynamic and time-aware. Instead of just pushing popular playlists, the feature will try to understand when you want energetic music, quiet music, or seasonal music. The goal is to match daily rhythm with audio choices. For example, in the morning, Now Brief might show upbeat music or podcasts to help start the day. At night, it might recommend relaxing tracks or calm playlists that help users wind down. In the summer, it may suggest brighter, more energetic sounds. During winter or holiday seasons, people may see themed playlists or soothing music. These changes are meant to reduce the need to constantly search. The phone will simply present what feels right in the moment. Beyond entertainment upgrades, Samsung is also making communication smoother. New code suggests that when a user scrolls through photos, Now Brief might recommend sharing options. If the system recognizes a friend or family member in a picture, it could suggest sending that image directly to them. Instead of digging through the gallery and then searching through contacts, the interaction becomes fast and simple. Similar improvements may show up in contact suggestions. Instead of scrolling through a long contact list, the phone could show important names at the right moment, such as people you message often. These changes do not look dramatic at first glance, but they reduce the tiny bits of effort that slow down daily phone use. Taken together, these improvements show Samsung's new approach. The company is not trying to impress with flashy or complicated features. Instead, it wants to remove little frustrations across the day. When recommendations feel accurate, playlists match your mood, and communication becomes smooth, your phone feels more helpful. Many people use their phones in quick bursts throughout the day. They open apps to find music, videos, messages, or updates. When all of these actions become connected and smarter, the device feels less like something you constantly manage and more like a tool that supports you. Samsung seems to understand this trend. Technology should reduce friction, not create more of it. The One UI 8.5 public beta is rumored to begin around December 8. Early users will get to test these improvements before the final release. Beta versions often include hidden changes that are not mentioned in early reports. Users may notice new tweaks, additional recommendations, or early optimizations. Samsung usually listens to feedback from testers, so more refinements are likely before the stable update arrives. These upgrades are not just about making Now Brief better. They represent Samsung's long-term plan to build a smarter software ecosystem. The company already makes phones, tablets, watches, earbuds, and many other devices. A system that understands user behavior helps connect these products in more meaningful ways. The transformation of Now Brief into a personal assistant fits perfectly into this idea. One UI 8.5 is not focused on flashy visuals or dramatic redesigns. Instead, it focuses on features that make daily use more natural. Personalized recommendations, time-based playlists, and contact shortcuts all help create a smoother experience. If these changes work well, users may feel that their phones finally understand them instead of just showing information. As the launch approaches, there is still curiosity about how well these features will work in real life. Will recommendations stay accurate over time? Will music suggestions change properly with mood and season? Will contact suggestions be helpful without being intrusive? These questions will only be answered when users test the beta and share their experiences. Until then, One UI 8.5 promises a future where the smartphone becomes more personal, more organized, and more in tune with everyday life.